Hey, what's up, guys? This is Team Hard Life Captain Albert Zertuche, and I'm going to be doing up some king rigs. And these are the skirt colors that I'll be using. These will be some free line rigs, so you can be using with your sardines, mullet, ballyhoo, and other types of bait.
Gotta bite. I think I got a lot of stress on my mind. It's a nice day to go. Yeah, I got a line. I'ma call the whole team.
Alright, guys, so what I'm going to do is I've got my coil here, and I've set it up to where I've got about 5 or 6 foot there. And that gives me enough to do 2 liters at one time. But what I mean is, I do my 3 hooks for 1 liter. Then I got my skirt. Go and put that on. And I put my swivel. And the reason why I pre-rig everything is so that way I don't have to cut and break and add and stuff like that. So it makes it a lot easier. And also by doing 1 liter at a time, I end up saving on the wire that I break off. This wire doesn't want to break. There it goes. And what I also do is I got a mark here, and it's 26 inches from my swivel to my first hook. But that's where everything starts to come into play. Now I've got my skirt up, get my hook there. I only need 1. So I want my skirt to free float through the leader. And I'll go and do my first hook. And I'll lock that in. Do a simple haywire twist. Do once, twice. On the 3rd one, I start to wrap that one. As you can see, these hooks are sharp. So there you go. Let's see if it'll catch into place. See, I've got the 2 twists on there, and then I start my twist with the main line there. 2, and I usually do that about 5-6 times. Once I got my 5 or 6 twists there, it's simple. Bend it down, up, down, and about 3rd or 4th time it'll break off. And it's nice and clean, so you don't get no little haywire that'll stick you. And so because I already have my hooks onto there, on this main line, I go and stick it back through and repeat the process. That way I only have a few break-offs instead of double the amount. I got a video that I did a long time ago showing how to do this, and I'd have to double check the title, but I know it's in there. And I showed how to make the kingfish rigs the same way. These are offshore kingfish rigs, so that way you can free line mullet, sardines, ballyhoo, ribbon fish. And by throwing on the skirt just gives it a lot more action, and depending on what color they're hitting on that day, will give you a lot of improved hookups as well, because it kind of hides the hook. And yes sir. And sometimes what we'll do, if you want to add weight, you can throw on your egg weights right underneath the skirt on that side between the skirt and the first hook, and you can weight your system, so you can do, you know, 1/4 ounce, 1/8 ounce, 1/2 ounce, 3/4 ounce, 1 ounce or 2 ounce, just depending if you really need that much weight. I've had a lot better luck with the skirt with no weight added, but I've had other guys that they need extra weight and have done really great catching big old kings with their leaders. So like I said, to each their own on how they fish, you know. So this is pretty much how I make my kingfish rigs if I'm going to use the J-hooks. We got other guys too that want me to throw on trebles instead. Got a few guys too that like it to where there's only 1 treble. I don't know where these flies came from, but they're annoying the hell out of me. have to go get some of the little BBs, and maybe I'll do some marksmanship instruction here in the shop. Show them what I'm about here. I guess they didn't see the Hornet video. I want to be messing around, so. There you go. No waste. All I had was 3 little pieces like this that broke off. But there is my leader now for trolling or freelining off a boat into the current with your kingfish rigs. So I'm going to keep doing all these other colors and we'll see how it goes. One of the other things that I was thinking about too was, you know, is there a faster way to make these leaders other than me doing them by hand? Because right now, that's the toughest thing, is to teach somebody how to do the haywire twist and be efficient at it at the same time, because it is dangerous to be working with this such thin of a wire and such short lengths, because when you start getting too long, you start wasting a lot of gear in the process, and then that starts to drive the cost up. So, you know, I'm gonna finish these out. I've got an idea of something, so stay tuned, guys. We got another video coming up of something else that's been sent to us, and what it is just gonna have to wait and see. But like I said, these are the kingfish rigs for free lining baits off the back of the boat or something like that. You use the current to drop down the baits and stuff like that, and since it's very lightweighted, you know, it drifts almost naturally with that bait, but it got a lot of colors and movement because of the skirts that we're adding on there. I am also using the size 108 cable, and that's the 108 pound cable, or piano wire should I say, and I'm also using 100-pound swivels with 6/0 eagle claw hooks for this leader setup. And yes sir, it's very nice. Caught many a cobia, king, shark, even bull reds offshore using this setup and free lining bait like that. And I need more fish though. I need to get out there and tackle them down. And that's the other thing too. We used to build a lot of the slide king rigs, but since Bob Hall Pier is down, the only other pier or jetties to fish is Caldwell, Packery Channel, Port A jetties, even the Mansfield jetties too. So we're gonna be having to get out there and do some videos out there testing these slide line leaders, which is a whole different setup from this, but I use the same haywire twist technique to make the leader and do any additions I need to it. Alright guys, well that is 6 of the pink right there. Oh, no, 8 of them. I miscounted. Well anyways, we gotta make 6 of them for each color that I have, and that's 4 colors for the Port A outfitters. And you know, this is gonna take a little while, but this is what we asked for. So yeah, we'll keep it going.